These are the things that you really have to have your eyes open to when you get ready to select a mover. The cost of moving, it's no secret, has gone up significantly in the last several years. It's related to the lack of labor, it's related to a lot of different things. Talking to one of the most well-respected movers in Southeast Michigan, Jim Stafford over at Rose Moving and Storage, we learned a lot of things. We have had an introduction of a lot of brokers. Now, these people are not the actual movers, so you have to listen very carefully to this. These are people who have an online presence, really great websites, and they also have extraordinary sales techniques. You'll get on the phone with them, and by the time you're done, they'll have your credit card information, and you'll have some kind of a commitment to them, and you really don't need to do that. You need to not do that until you get somebody who's going to come and look at your physical space and give you a firm quote. Now, those movers who are bidding on these jobs from the brokers have all different kinds of levels of skill and experience. Some of them really good, some of them not so much. Find out if you're working with a broker or this is the actual moving company. One of the things that's going to be the best indicator is if they agree that they won't give you a price until they come on site in order to see your property and to do an evaluation of the goods that you have to move. The second indicator that we have that this is just a broker and this is not an actual mover is if they're asking you for a deposit. Please do not give deposits. Do not give them your credit card. Absolutely do not give them your bank information. The next thing that you need to understand about movers is there's a big difference between local moves and non-local moves. Local moves would be something like a move from Grosse Pointe to Novi or from Clarkston to Detroit. These are local moves. An intrastate move, like from Michigan to, say, Tennessee or Kentucky, for example. A move like that is billed and sold at a completely different way. The local moves are sold completely on an hourly rate. Non-local moves are sold by weight. Big difference. So you're going to pay a lot more typically for a non-local move. So have your eyes open to that. So we have first-hand experience with clients who left the state of Michigan, hired a mover who was evidently brokered. They got him online, got a great rate, arrived at their destination in Florida, and the bill was substantially higher. The goods were withheld from delivery until the exorbitant price was paid. They refused to pay the money, and those goods are gone forever. They ended up starting over. Now, you can imagine the litigation that happens in these scenarios. That's never good, so just please be very careful to choose your vendor wisely. The industry is experiencing a lot of change right now as well. There are a lot of these movers who are dropping out of the industry because it has become so competitive. The major names, they're going to survive, but just be very careful in your selection. And if you're looking for a recommendation for a mover for your either local or non-local move, give us a call. We'd be glad to introduce you to some vendors.